I'm Tarot Oracle, and this is an unboxing and a look through of the original tarot deck of 78 cards. So my original Rider-Waite-Smith is really beat up, and it's seen better days. I'm missing like 10 cards, etc. So I saw this on Papa Squirrel's channel, and he said this was new, and I was like, ooh, I needs it. My precious. So we're going to unbox it here and take a look at it. So this is obviously the original Rider-Waite-Smith. But if you look at sort of the advertisement on Amazon, they basically made some improvements. So they smoothed out some of the colors, and so it's more smoother on the clowns. You know, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I mean, I do need the original Rider-Waite-Smith. I do need something that's going to be not just a clone, but the actual card. So let's take a look at what we got here. So again, this is the back, and this is the bottom. So Siren Imports, manufactured by Shenzhen Best Playing Cards Company. There you go, from Alibaba. So it's DeBrigh. So it is not plastic. There is no plastic protection on it. And there you go, the original Rider-Waite-Smith. So let's take a look at the key to the tarot compiled by Brian Winger. And that is a colored book. Gives basic stuff for each of the cards. So it's interesting to see the original colors and whatnot. So since I'm making my own deck that's based on the original, I thought that this would be good to pick up. So yeah, the Fool. I like the original one, had the really dark, and it's sort of green as well. This does have like a linen fit. No, it's not linen. Is it? I don't know. It feels kind of textured. But here's the card thickness. That's pretty good. That's pretty good thickness. That's not moving a whole lot at all. So if you want to see the thickness, there you go. So we can compare the thickness to, well, the Bonfire Tarot is kind of bad to compare it to, but I mean, that is moderately thick there. It's not too bad. So compare it to the Slow Tarot, which is notoriously thin. And there you go. So you can kind of see the thickness differences between the Slow Tarot and this one. This is much thicker. So anyway, I mean, no surprises here. The original Rider-Waite-Smith. The yellow is just, there's no gradient in the yellow, so I fixed that with my deck. Yeah, so it has a nice feel to it, man. Nice feel to it. The High Priestess, the Empress. Yeah, there's not a lot of color variance in the wheat, but I do still like it. The Emperor, always interesting. Hierophant, you've seen all these before, but they did smooth out the colors. Man, I was never a fan of the Lovers. Of the wings being just solid red. I'm just not a fan, you know. Personal opinion here, but yeah. And I also don't like just how yellow the background is for the original one. So I fixed it, you know, I'm doing changes with mine, making some modifications there, but strength, but so you can see that it's not as pixelated per se. Hermit, very blue, like the Wheel of Fortune, like need some gradient around here. It's interesting. So they got the clouds and they sort of filled everything in for the clouds. Justice has the most variance of most of the cards. The Hanged Man has a very, very bright red. And of course, Death. It's always interesting to sort of look at all the details on Death. So, yeah, you have this person. It's shorter hair. This is blue, and then the mountain side is sort of blue. Anyway, you have Better Tomorrow for Death. Temperance, not a big fan of the variance in the wings. So, Devil is just the Devil. Tower is just the Tower. So, yeah. You've seen all this before. Yeah, it's interesting just how much red is in the dog or the wolf there. No, it's the dog and the wolf. The wolf has just how much red is in there. Interesting. Sun card, pretty much standard. Judgment. The world. It's interesting. Ace of Wands. I'm working on this one right now. Yeah, the lake, and then the little side, the mountains in the background. I like the gradient between that blue and then that purple. Anything in the distance, because of sort of that atmospheric effect, is purple and also hazy. So it usually has a softer line. Anyway, then we come to the minor. So you've seen all this before, but it's just a very good base deck. So if you're looking for something from Alibaba, a very good base deck, something to sort of lean back on, do all your traditional stuff with. This is going to be your friend. It's going to be your friend. So we've seen all of these before. The Knight, it's a very pretty outfit there. The Knight of Wands, very active Knight of Wands. Doesn't really know where he's going, but who cares? Who cares at all? Anyway, so we've seen all this before. So let's take a look. Let's keep that separated. So let's take a look at the book real quick. So we have spreads. The deck, obviously, the pretty standard deck. Spread is a 3-card spread. And the past, present, future. Tips, look at the pictures. Thanks, tips, that's great. Major Arcana. Actually has a full color. Does not talk about reversals. Pretty minimal text there. But yeah. Alright. Anyway, in the back, what do we have? More spreads. Alright, so we're talking about the... so we have some astrology stuff here. Yeah, so we go through there. Oh, there we go. Now we go through all the wands, then back to the pentacles. And then we have other spreads in the back. We have a pentagram spread. And then the Celtic cross, or Celtic cross, depending upon how you like to pronounce it. And then a sample 3-card reading. So there you go for your 3-card reading. So the little white book is in color and looks pretty decent. It looks decent. It's not going to be deluxe, obviously, based upon what I paid for this. So there you go. That is stuck. But, you know, there you go. That's the quality of it. Anyway, so that is the DeBrigh Original Tarot. Overall, I'm pretty pleased, especially for the cheap price I paid. So, I needed an original Rider-Waite where I wasn't missing half the cards. And this is going to do me. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.